Yo, what's up? It's your boy Spazz, and we're back for week 6 of the Berserk Quirks Draft League. I'm coming off of a loss, and it is week 6, and we're heading towards the end. So I'm hoping to cook some this game. Um, this time around, I have a different kind of layout. Hopefully you enjoy it. You get to see everything if you just want to see stats or anything like that. But let's go ahead and start off. So week 6, we're facing Jay, team leader or captain of the Howl of the Eclipse. They have the ability Regenerator, so it allows their team to be kind of annoying if they do choose to switch up or stay bulky in this aspect. So they have a Corrosion Pharaoh Seed, which has like Lead Seed, Spikes, Stealth Rock, Toxic, of course, of all things, Gyro Ball, things to look out for, as well as it being able to tear. It can also run curse sets out there. Then they got Houndour with Blaze and Dark Aura, basically throwing off stab boosted dark type moves like Dark Aura boosted Dark Pulse, maybe even Foul Play or Sucker Punch in the mix there. Don't really see Blaze coming. Scraggy out here slapping faces with the Fake Out, has Hustle, so it can miss those moves, but it can also get a boost off of it, well, if it hits. It also has the Defiant ability, so if I have something like Defog in the mix over here, it could easily get a +2 off of that. And then we have Wingle here with no guard, so it could throw off 100 accuracy Sonic Supersonics. That's the scary thing about this. Ignore Hydro Pump, ignore Hurricane, ignore Blizzard. Supersonic, 55 base accuracy if I recall correctly, and no guard, busted. Don't see Long Reach coming, but yeah, that's good for U-turn. Next we have Shinx here. It has Electric Surge. I doubt they want to bring that. They're more accustomed to bringing Sniper, boosting their critical hit rate. This thing can have some stuff like Psychic Fangs to break screens, Ice Fang, I believe, Wild Charge, as well as special attacking stuff like Rising Voltage, Volt Switch, and stuff like that. Pretty basic. Don't see it doing much except clicking moves. Alright, next we have Fungus. Has Effect Spore, very familiar. Harvest, Regenerator. This doesn't have Regenerator this time around, but it can, depending on if they use it or not. This could just be annoying. It has Clear Smog. It could Spore my team. It could Leech Seed, I believe. Stuff like that. Roggenrola, super Pokemon with the Tablets of Ruin, and Eviolite on top of that. It can run Body Press. It could throw up rocks. It could throw rocks at me. It can, rock and roll. It has Atomize or Rock Polish, one of those. Can get up fast and boost its defense. So this I definitely have to watch out for. Cleffa, Cute Charm and Aura Break. Cute Charm would be the move to bring towards me. This could do some stuff. I'm not too worried about it, really. It's just cute and smushy. Diglett, fastest mon on their team, has Static and Steadfast. Static I see coming. Steadfast could be pretty clutch for something like a Fake Out from me. Has good coverage, could set up rocks, good revenge killer, and stuff like that. Next we have Temple with the Liquid Voice and Sticky Hold. New ability for it, so it can run something like Rocky Helmet, Eviolite, Leftovers, and not worry about having to be knocked off. Liquid Voice could boost its Hyper Voice, or I believe even regular water attacks. No, I'm probably lying. Just the sound-based attacks. And that's their team. Let's go ahead and look at our team here. All right, we have Insano Cybin this time around. And a lot of this is subject to change. I didn't really get a lot of mocks in, but I do plan on something cooking. So we have Scrappy, not really gonna be used here. We got Taunt for stuff like Roggenrola, Cleffa, Fungus, Pharaoh Seed, if I want to lead that and not worry about stuff getting toxic. Dual screens here to support the team, and spikes to get rid of stuff like Sash on that, get some damage on this to make it more feasible to kill. And I don't think I'm gonna get up much spikes. Next I have Shock It here, Elekid with the eject button and refrigerate. So with this EV spread, I can underspeed Diglett, but outspeed it or outprioritize it if it doesn't go for Sucker Punch. With quick attack and one hit KO with that investment. I'm fast enough to outspeed something, I forget. It's an intricate EV spread. I might as well tell you while you're here, right? I'm fast as fuck, boy. That's it. As well as having some special attack for the Volt Switch. I get Volt Switch boosted by Electric Surge here. And just get out of there if I need to, or if I want to switch in on Wingull, something like Hurricane. If it is like Choice Lock, I can get out of there with that. Have my light screen up to support something like Unpleasant here. With the EV Light, Bulletproof blocks the Sludge Bomb, Gyro Ball from this. So Sludge Bomb from that at +2. This can have Clear Smog because I want to call mine Sub, but Sub's gonna withstand the Clear Smog. I have Psychic here to hit anything that Draining Kiss does not hit, which would be most everything. Aside from Pharaoh Seed I could just stay in on if it has Gyro Ball. It would be smart for them to bring a grass type move, maybe a physical one, but I don't see that coming. Next I have Shelverus here, and I have Baton Pass, Encore, Leech Life, Toxic. I really don't know if I even... Okay, Baton Passes to get out of there, Encore, just in case one of these annoying things want to do something annoying, they can keep being annoying. I'm okay with it. Leech Life to hit stuff, get some life off. Gives me my stab, and Toxic for anything that does seem annoying. Like if this tears outside of Poison or Steel, I can Toxic that. Same with any of these minus Fungus. Citadel here, Frigid. I have Surge, Surfer, Eviolite, 100 EVs and speed to outspeed everything that I need to. I want to kind of keep slow, that way I take a hit and then belly drum after. I have Protect here for stuff like Scraggy, Fake Out. I Shard at +6, kills this, a lot of this. I have Ground type Terror with the Earthquake to one hit KO this potentially. And then the EV spread within the bulk department helps with the EV Light, so nothing should be doing over 50 to me, especially under screens, but outside of screens, nothing should be doing over 50 if I am correct here. Last but not least, I have Debauchery with the Flame Orb, Guts. I have Fake Out, Quick Attack, Facade, Switcheroo. So yeah, just straight normal attacks. If they catch on, they switch in Roggenrola, maybe Pharaoh Seed, and I give them a gift, Flame Orb, which could chip this down for later. Chip this down if need be, like counteract some Leech Seed health or leftovers. This might change up, this might change up. I don't want this to take over, but you know, this is in the back if it needs to. A lot of priority on this team here, 1, 2, 3, just cause I guess. But let's try to cook this week. I definitely want Unpleasant to shine, so let's see how it does. In Yo, what is up? We're back with week 6. I'm versus Jay, Hallow the Eclipse, and I might not be entirely sober here. So I pretty much read their team, so I didn't have to change anything here. They do have Regenerator on deck. But yeah, we'll just start off here. I think I want to lead with either Shock It or Insano Simon. I could keep the E button on this just in case Volt Switch on the Shinx. Spikes looks good here, so I will lead this. If they lead Wingull, then bad for me. But they don't, so I'm going to immediately taunt to prevent this from throwing off a Toxic. And if it does have a move, it will throw it out. Otherwise, this is going to switch. So let me say good luck, have fun. So I get the taunt, no Stealth Rock for them. They likely switch here. I could Reflect. Reflect works well for me just in case Scrappy wants to come out. But I see a Wingull coming out, and they only have removal in Wingull. So Spikes is really good for me. Alright, so I'm going to throw up Spikes. Fungus comes out. And I can see a poison move coming out here. I'm not really threatened by it. I could easily just set up and win here, and I think I'm gonna go for that. Like if this goes for a Spore, or you know, I'm okay with this attacking me because I'm going to taunt it, prevent it from doing anything else other than attacking me, like the Toxic. And then I could get this in. I get this in for free as well. You could Leech Seed me. You could switch out. Sludge Bomb is very likely. You know, I'm gonna get up the Reflect and then switch. So here's a Houndour. If it has Focus Sash, it is gone. I got the Reflect up. I'm gonna get Shock It out just in case it wants to throw something out. So there's a nasty plot. I'm gonna Light Screen first. There's Dark Pulse, and I get in this. Yeah, because I don't care if it nasty plots necessarily. I should be good regardless. And depending on how they play, I might just win here. So I will Calm Mind first and foremost. If they have Taunt, good on them. Flamethrower, it doesn't do over 25, and I get my CM up, so I'm going to, I could spam CM or I could substitute. So they switch out to Fungus. This is good for me. This is where I just spam CM and I believe win from here. So Clear Smog it is. Clear Smog doesn't break shiz. I'm just gonna get greedy. If they break my sub, I just sub again. Because I need as much boost as I can to sweep their team. No Sashes on deck unless they have Sash on Wingull. And I don't want to hit this with Draining Kiss because it might have Effect Spore. So my sub stays up, and I get to +6 here. So yeah, just look at that beautiful stuff there. I'm going to Psychic, kill that, and just deliver the Kiss of Death. So I just want to see what this is. It really shouldn't matter. Oh. Let's put out the Terror types. Yeah, I think they sent the challenge, but they forgot to put the Alright, so Dark on Houndor, and just so we could keep it legal and fair. I'm dead. Yeah, I just want to be fair. I mean, I'm sobering up a little bit. I am a little bit not sober. Shout out to Sunday Funday. Got some photography work out there done in the world. How y'all feeling today? Y'all vibing? Did y'all do anything of, significance? Okay, think fairy. That's fine. Whatever. I'm just gonna Draining Kiss. That doesn't break. And yeah, I'm basically back at full. I have 98.9. So Scraggy comes in. This could fake out. Do I want to substitute? Yeah, I just substitute. That breaks. I bring up the sub. And I just Draining Kiss. Poison Jab shouldn't even break this, even though it's Hustle. Or I might... No. Yeah, that should break. But it does not. And yeah, I'm just gonna kiss everybody. Mono for everybody. Okay, so the Wild Charge does break. It does have the HP drained from the Life Orb. Wingull could Hurricane and confuse me, or even freeze me here. However, I think I sub. Yeah, I sub. He's going for the freeze. He gets a crit hit, and that does less than 21. That's kind of crazy. As a crit hit, going through the Spadef because of my investment. So this does likely have Rocky Helmet. Is Psychic better here? Just in case, 2-hit KO. Okay, not even 2-hit KO, and misses a Leech Seed. Leech Seed doesn't work on sub, homie. Good protect. I'm just gonna spam. Sorry for skipping that move if it mattered there. They might double protect. Yeah, and this is bulky. Leftovers. No Rocky Helmet. There's a protect. And Draining Kiss does as much as... Oh, it does less than Psychic. But you know what? We're going to give the Kiss of Death. I'm just going to Calm Mind here. Just to... Yeah, stun on them a little bit. They go for the double protect. Good on them, but it shouldn't be enough. Alright. GG, well played. And we will show the teams. So my opponent might not be entirely fond of me 6-0ing them with Unpleasant here. Let's see what they brought. So they brought Life Orb Shinx with the T-Wave. I expected this set. Focus Sash. I got the Spike Up. I expected this set for the most part. Pharaoh Seed. This time with the leftovers. Toxic Corrosion, of course, with Fairy. Fungus with the Rocky Helmet Effect Spore, which I wanted to avoid with the Psychic. Clear Smog would have ruined my day, but I have sub just in case. Scraggy. Surprised it didn't bring Poison Jab, but I guess, you don't really expect Unpleasant here. But regardless, we have Wingull with the Scarf Protect and valiant to the effort. I just delivered the kiss of death. So GG's. I hope I cooked this week. If this was interesting or boring, let me know. I'm so sorry. But then again, I'm not. I wanted to cook with this a little bit. Redeem myself from the last week. So 6-0, pretty nice for me. And we hope to see you in the next one. GG's.